Dorenko. The two men who took the orbs came back to return them on their own. Those men, perhaps they are not so evil after all. Evil? No. Stupid? Yes. It is my role to pass on the legends of Hoenn to future generations, and the crisis that just ended in Sutopolis rewrote a legend. Have you the time to hear the new legend of Hoenn? It happened long, long ago. The world was racked by a ferocious clash between the Bonica of the land and the Bonica of the sea. The Bonica of the land raised mountains and created continents. The Bonica of the sea raised huge waves and carved out oceans. Their fierce duel raged without end. The world was engulfed in massive fires and vicious storms. It was then that the Bonica of the sky descended from a storm. The Bonica, shining a vivid red, becalmed the two enraged Bonica. Then, its duty done, the red Bonica flew off into the wild blue yonder. Right, that's the scene you get after the main plot ends with Rayquaza, and I figured I'd go ahead and show it now before I went to the Elite Four and Victory Road and all that. Alright, welcome back to Touhoumon Enhanced Reloaded. In the last part, the entire part was just the last Maribel battle that they added, and that and the combination of the fact that the very first trainer I faced in Victory Road killed two of my Pokemon immediately made me decide that I don't want to deal with this game anymore, and it's fairly, so I said the next part I'd grind, and I have level 70. That might not actually be enough considering how high the Elite Four can get, so I might have to grind again. I really don't. Hope I don't have to do that. Yep, everyone's level 70. Maggie's not in the party right now because he's gonna go to fly back to Evergrande City. This is the Pokemon you're talking about, by the way. I just wrote on it. Bye, old guy. Yep, in this part, I'm gonna do Victory Road, and it's gonna go great because I'm gonna be over leveled and not get one shot by a Flandre for the first trainer I show up. See, yep, that's not gonna happen at all. Nope. And it's nice because I don't have to worry about giving any of my Pokemon stupid HM moves just to get through this, because that's what you have to do in like every Pokemon game before like Gen 6, is you have to neuter your team's entire moveset so you can get through Victory Road, which has like all the HMs, and then before you fight the Elite Four, that's when you have to go find the move deleter and get rid of all your HMs and the move learner and do all that stuff. But I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to deal with HMs. Victory Road. Put my repel on. How many repels do I have? 36. That should hopefully be enough. I'm just gonna walk through this. I don't care about exploring because I don't really need to deal with the AXP. So I'm just gonna go in directions, and if I go in the right direction, whoop-de-doo. If I don't, oh well. Where are we going? Okay. It's an item. Alright, so I guess I'll talk about things since I'm gonna be in Victory Road for a while. Hey, it's you, jackass. I didn't come all this way to lose now. That possibility doesn't exist. Right, so now that I'm over-leveled, I can just throw rocks at your stupid Flandre and be done with it, right? There it is, level 54. Forgot I had Heartbreak. You're still faster than me? Fuck off, dude. Eureka, that sounds like weak to ground, which I think I have. You have Earthquake, don't you? I think I remember giving you that. You better not fly, just because you're a flying eyeball. Yeah. 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 Will you not resist rocks? I think that'd be great if you didn't resist rocks. You resist rocks. Man, what a great first fight this is. Good thing you're just kind of an idiot. You keep boosting your accuracy and nothing else. Alright. That was a waste of time. Possible I lost. So yeah, that'd be what I was dealing with if I tried to take this game fairly. I just, you know, that'd probably kill me instantly, and then I throw something else out and kill that instantly. Right, so, things to talk about. Yeah, last time I recorded something was, Tuesday. That's when I recorded a bunch of jam games, like a week worth of it. Is this where Wally shows up? I feel like I recognize this bridge. Yes, you were that early. Hi, Garinko. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Garinko, losing you that time made me stronger, but I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Boniku who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. I'm sorry, dude. This isn't a fair fight at all. But, you know, blame Maribel, who wasn't supposed to be there, but now was, and pissed me off and made me want to grind a bunch. You didn't immediately hit me with a type disadvantage. Like a massive one. Kagero's 4 times weak to rock or fighting, I think. Our Drum. Oh, that's the, you're doing the... What is that Pokemon called? Tyrana? No, not Tyranitar. You know the ones, the big arm, like, thing from Gen 5. I've used it a couple times, can't remember its name for some reason. I never understood why they didn't give Wally the rival battle theme. Instead he just has a normal battle theme. Yeah, I haven't recorded anything since last Tuesday when I played a bunch of GM games. It's now Sunday. Right about what I expected to happen. I said during that recording session that it probably wouldn't be till the weekend till I was able to record anything else, and I was right. Because it'd be finals week. It'll be good against you. Kane. Are you a psychic type or something? Like Psychic Steel, I think. What would I even... Try Dark, I guess? Or Ground? One of those will work. Yeah, it'd be finals week. Maybe my finals week. How about that? And that's what this week's been like. So on Sunday, or on Wednesday, which is the day after I recorded, that was when I did my first one. I took 4 classes this semester. I think you're a fighting type. I don't know. You look like one. But I didn't actually have to take a final for one of the classes. Basically, it was like they got a new lab set. Like the school bought a new lab set, and alright, Atron, you're stupid. I can never remember what you die to, so I don't know, just throw you out and hope you die to faith. I don't know. And the professor that teaches the class I'm in is teaching like another class where they were able to use that lab equipment for the first time. And so their final was like giving a lab presentation. And he just allowed the final for our class to be to go to that and watch it. And also like watch like a little speech he had to give, like a presentation after that. And if we went to those 2 things, then that was all we had to do. That was all I had to do Wednesday. I mean, it took longer than just taking a final would take, but, you know, at least I didn't have to take a final. Man, I just hate Atron. This stupid thing, I have no idea what its type is. And now it's just gonna drain punch everyone. Imagine if I wasn't 11 levels higher than this stupid thing. Yeah, 11 levels higher than you and you're not dead. Yeah, imagine if I was playing fairly right now. The game fucking certainly isn't. 11 levels higher, you did all that. Yeah, some of the Pokemon in this game are really stupid, aren't they? I don't know. Already, it's looking like level 70. Might not be enough. I need to go to level 80 just to do the champion. This is it. Time to show you the bond I share with my Bonica. The problem with that is I kind of wanted to record up to that today, so I just have to stop playing this today and record something else if I had to do that. So can we just, stop, please? Wow, Grinko, you were strong after all. I couldn't beat you today, Grinko, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. You don't even leave? You just stand here? Man, Wally certainly was kind of just shoved into the original games, wasn't he? Yeah, so, despite being that over-leveled, someone died because this is definitely the after-game of Pokemon. This is definitely the end game of Pokemon game, isn't it? Yep, everyone needs to have optimal new movesets and probably good EVs, maybe even good IVs, none of which I have. I don't know, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just really unlucky for every single one of these fights in the past 5 parts. Who knows? I think I might be reaching the end now that I dealt with Wally, since I kind of just went one way and it seems to be the right way, and I'm not going backwards. I don't feel like exploring Victory Road. There's another trainer here. This seemingly infinite and harsh road lives up to its name of Victory. Are we not anywhere close to done? That might be the case. They put Wally at the end of Victory Road in the remakes, but that might not be the case at all. That might have been like at the beginning, actually. And I've just started. Hope. Wonder what type that thing is. Hopefully it dies to Heartbreak. Yep. Faster than me. 15 levels lower. Faster than me. 2 shots me. 15 levels lower. 2 shots me. Uh-huh. Man, I thought this would be a breeze, but nope. Even 15 levels higher than everything else. Your battle style is fantastic. That was my Wednesday. My Thursday, I had the final for another class. It was one I could take at home. Well, had to take it home. It was an online test. We were given a 3-hour window to take that test. Couldn't spend like the entire 3 hours on it because I had to make sure to scan everything. And then I'd like scan it with my phone and then get it to my computer, get the file to my computer, and then upload it that way, so that takes a couple minutes, so I had to make sure I had a couple minutes in advance. Yeah, 3 hours to take that test, and I ended up turning it in with less than 10 minutes left. It took that long. It was fantastic to take that. The thought that I'm getting closer to the Monica League, I'm getting stage fright. Are you? Samuel. It's got Moko. It's Moko smoking. Moko is shown to do that sometimes, because I think in one of Aya's glorious articles, something about Moko causing a forest fire with a cigarette or something. Man, if I didn't grind to level 70, Kagura would just be dead. This Pokemon's faster than me and kills me immediately. That seems to be a theme with everything I'm fighting here. They're faster than me, somehow, and then they kill me instantly, somehow. Do my Pokemon just really suck? I don't know. Thought they were pretty good, but then the game was like, here's the actual good Pokemon. They're gonna fuck you up now. Alright. Mayra. Rotohime. So yeah, that was my Thursday. I had to take that thing, and then I took a break for a while. Then I had to move on to studying because I had another test on Friday. So, and I say study, and I didn't really have much to study. We had like slides. So we had like a final review, which was like all the slides from the previous lectures, like put into one to show what was actually like relevant. I couldn't do a thing. So all I could do for studying was just look at those slides over and over again, because I don't really understand what's happening in that class for the entire semester. It was the class where I'm only taking it because I was told. Because, like, I was told wrong about how my schedule works. Where I thought I knew I was going to graduate this semester, and then I was told, actually, no, you have to go through another semester to take a bunch of electives in order to graduate. So, to deal with that, I signed up for this other class, and then I was told later, actually, the person who told you that, they mixed up this plan with this other plan. Going by your original plan, you're doing fine. So, yeah, you didn't need to take any more classes, and you will graduate this semester. But I didn't figure that out until I had to pay for this 4th class that I added. There was even a period of time where I lost access to all my classes because I hadn't paid for it yet, because I wasn't sure I was supposed to pay for it, just to find out after I paid for it that I didn't have to pay for it and could have quit the class. It was a great time overall. I'm stuck in this stupid class. I have no idea how it works. You shouldn't get complacent just because you have a lot of gym badges. There's always going to be someone who's better than you. The class costs $1,000, by the way. Paid $1,000 to have to show up to class earlier because it started earlier in the morning. And then have homework to do, more homework to do from this class, and then just suck at the class because I have no idea what's going on. So it's just gonna bring down my GPA because, like, I might get a C in this class. Maybe. I might just fail it. But, you know, I didn't need to take this class to graduate anyway, so it's just annoying and stupid. But yeah, that's the class. That's the test I took on Friday for the class that I didn't even need to take. I've had to take this whole time. I don't know how I did on it. The first test I took for that class, I thought I did fine, and then I found out I did awful. And the second test, I thought I did awful, and then I did awful, but I didn't do that much awful, more awful than the first time where I thought I didn't do awful. And then the one I took on Friday, I don't know. Some parts I thought I did fine, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So who knows? So that's, yeah, that's 3 of the 4 classes taken care of. Now on Wednesday, I have my last class. That's great, Satori. Thanks for that. And then I'm gonna take that test on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna be done. One of like 2 things I have left to do. I have another like project I need to finish by Wednesday. I don't have to finish it. It's kind of like a backup plan. Because this project is like a bonus project and you can use it to replace the final test grade if it ends up being bad. I don't know if the final test grade will end up being bad, so I'm taking it as a doing the project as like a backup. Because yeah, the class I took for Thursday is the class where it's like, yeah, I've been in the C range the entire time because the class is really hard and confusing and it's taught very, very poorly. So yeah, that's the thing. I've been like an A, B student for the entirety of college, except for one class I took a couple years ago where I got a C, barely got a C, because the class wasn't taught very well, and some of the test questions, their tests where they just took questions from the back of the book, and then sometimes I'd like have no idea how to do it based on what they taught, and sometimes I remember for the first 2 tests, even when I went back and figured out what the answers were, I had no idea how I was supposed to figure out how to do that. That class was fantastic. If I had failed that class, which I almost did, that would have fucked up, like, a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. I probably would have been in college for, like, another year if that happened. Which means I had to pay for a couple of those. It would have really fucked me up if I didn't get a C in that class. So I'm glad I did. Because you know how college works. Oh, you need a fucking C or above for this class, or else you can't take it. I don't know even know why I'm doing this. It's obviously optional. I trained together with my whole family, every one of us. I'm not losing to anyone. Oh, are you the guy? I think you're the guy. Guy from the one house where everyone battled you at the same time, and they were like, yeah, our guy's great. He really is. That's why he's got 6 Pokemon. Why did I talk to you? What a waste of my time this is. Look at you, you're X items. Aren't you, really know what you're doing, huh? Good. That's what 15 levels above should look like. Get hit by a super effective move and I don't die immediately. Yoka. So yeah, that's how my Friday started. I got up and took that test. You better not be a flying type just because you have wings for some reason. Have you ever had wings, ever? I don't know. Or some PZ98 sprite at some point? Actually, it was Seiho, wasn't it? I think that was actually the case. She had wings and Seiho for some reason. That certainly didn't stick around. It's ironic because the redesigns of Marissa and Reimu that were in that game did stick around. Dark. That's not the move I meant to use. This is the other dark move I meant to use. Alright, Ron, you wanna not die to something 15 levels lower to you? Mm-hmm. 15 levels higher. 15 levels higher. Why isn't that super effective against you? I don't know. I used my special attack buffing moves, now you're dead. Alright, so if Ron can just outspeed everything, she should be able to one-shot everything because she's 15 levels higher and has +2 special attack. Yeah. Is that what's gonna happen here? I certainly hope so. Yeah, the test I took on Thursday, which was online, there was like a 12-hour window to take it, so I could wake up whenever I wanted that day. And then on Friday, it was at 11. It started at 11, so I didn't have to wake up early. Of course, why would it not be faster than me? And why would Ron not die immediately to something 16 levels lower than it? And just thinking how much, like, not fun I would be having if I didn't grind up to level 70 right now. Oh, you're flying type? Because, of course. So it's a rocket. It's flying, don't you know? 16 levels lower. 16 levels lower and it killed me instantly. Yeah. 16 levels lower. Earthquake? You're ground. What am I doing? Oh, and you just kill yourself anyway. You fucking idiot. Rukuto, you're the not flying one, so I can hit you with ground, yes? Nuclear-powered maid. What happened to Rukuto? Well, she's dead. Her nuclear power ran out. There's no reservoirs. Reimu cared enough, she'd probably take her to Oku and bring her back, but I don't think Reimu cares. Rukuto's probably in a shed somewhere. She's definitely not the sharpest tool in that shed. No! Better than my family, is that possible? Certainly wouldn't be if I didn't grind to level 70. Thunder! It's, not worth it when Thunderbolt does 95 damage. So yeah, I didn't have to wake up early for either of the tests I've taken so far, but Wednesday, oh Wednesday, that test is 8 o'clock in the morning for some reason. I don't know why, but it is, so I get to wake up early that day. My actual graduation's really early in the morning too, so I have to wake up early that day too. You know, graduation will be Friday, then I will be done. And I have to worry about other things, but none of those things aren't going to be related to tests anymore. Nope, not anymore. And project that I need to finish. Probably just finish it today. I don't know. Got a couple days to do it. That's right, after Friday, after the test on Friday, I came home and I basically just waited around because that was the day where I was supposed to go watch the Five Nights at Freddy movie 2 with family because family want me to watch Five Nights at Freddy movie with them. So while I waited, I decided to edit together a video that I thought would be funny to make. Have I been this way? I must be getting a little tired. Nah, not really. I got good sleep last night, I think. Yeah, there's that one fan song, This Is FNAF, which exists. I found out about it because of Gibby, and I thought it was funny, so I've listened to it a couple times. You know, well, you know, it'd be funny if I made one of those joke videos where they take a song and they only put like the character names or something. I think they did that for the Mimic song. In hindsight, they don't do that as much as I thought they did. The video only ended up being like 15 seconds long. You know, I still made it. It ended up being way more annoying than it should have been to edit, because for some reason, like some of the, because I had the idea of putting in like a jump scare every time a character showed up, and I didn't think that'd be that big of a deal. Just go on YouTube and find it. It wasn't that big of a deal for some of them. But for some of them, just for some reason, nobody can upload a compilation of jump scares from a video game without putting their fucking logo in the corner. It's way more difficult than it should have been for some jump scares to just find some without some logo in the corner. But eventually, I found enough to put in a 15-second video. Yeah. That's not really the time to miss. It's really not. So you wanna not miss this time? Oh no! Oh, this is what we're doing, huh? This is what we're doing. Critical hit too. Needed that. Again, this would be miserable if I didn't grind. Just saying. This game really was pretty cool for the vast majority of it, but like ever since Maribel showed up, it's just been like, yeah, you remember how Pokemon ROM hacks just kind of suck sometimes? Because they just feel the need to just have Pokemon that with really good movesets that are faster than you and kill you instantly. So yeah, we're doing that now, even though we haven't for like the entire game, but we're doing it now because I don't know. Have any effect. This is not a good sign. It's really not. I was really thinking 70 would be fine, but if I'm already like having my Pokemon die to random trainers, the Elite Four is just gonna not gonna go as well as it should when I'm this overleveled. It'd go this well if I was playing like the actual Emerald and I was this overleveled, but not this. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be fine. I heard that there was a tough little kid around. Do they mean you? I'm in college. The elite among the elite gather in this cave. How are you finding it? It's 27 minutes here. I hope I'm near the end of Victory Road. Because when I played Enhanced Reloaded, there was a really awkward, thing where I did like the first half of Victory. I did what I thought was like around the first half of Victory Road, and then I started recording again, and then I finished Victory Road in like less than 10 minutes. So I did like the first two battles of the Elite Four in the same part. It was kind of awkward. So I'd like to just finish Victory Road this part, and then just do the Elite Four the entirety in one part, and it won't go stupid because I'm this overleveled, right? And then the champion and the credits will be another part. And I've actually looked into like the post game of Emerald to see how long it is before I actually start like the custom post game that this mod has. I went on Chugga Conroy's old LP and looked at like the bonus episodes. This game, Emerald, doesn't have as much of a post game as I thought it did. I mean, it's mostly the battle tower. Not the battle tower. You know the thing Emerald's known for, Platinum, I can't remember the name. It's where all those facilities and all that stuff is. All that stuff I'm not going to be doing. I'll explore the areas, but I'm not actually going to do any of the towers. And that's the majority of Emerald's post-game. So it's like that, catching some legendaries, and then there's the post-game, there's the post-battle against Steven, which I'm probably not going to do until I do, like, all the other post-game stuff. So I'd like to, if the Elite Four and Champion aren't too stupid today, I'd like to get a good chunk of Emerald's actual post-game done, so when I play this again, I can actually move on to the cool stuff that this mod adds, and I'll probably have to grind even more for that, because there's going to be like, here's level 80 teams that are all like Pokemon like this. It's like, alright, then I need to grind to like level 95 to not get one shot by everything. You wanna stop wasting my time, Konako? There. Right, you're two trainers at once, so yeah, even though I took care of the entire left side, you can't do anything about the right side until I beat you. So yeah, I made that video. It got a couple views, I thought it was funny. So, whatever. Something to do while I waited. Owen and Diane. The little shrimp is tough. Not rattled in the least bit. So after I made that video, eventually, a little bit after that, went and watched Freddy Movie 2. Maybe I can give my actual thoughts about that movie later. But, yeah, we did that. Why are you here? Is there really enough left for you to need to be here? Why, hello there, the famous yeah, you say the same thing every time. I was kind of hoping I'd be reaching the end here. Kaguya. That's what it is. So I ended up getting back pretty late. It was like past 10 by the time I got home on Friday. And then on Saturday, I went and did the normal things I do on Sunday. Because, while I was there, we went somewhere else. There was a party thing I had to go to. And I guess not to get too specific, basically, I was pretty busy yesterday too. So I didn't end up getting home until like 8 something. But yeah, because I did that on Saturday, now I'm recording on Sunday. And I haven't done any exercises since Wednesday. Because I've been busy. You know, on Thursday, you need to worry about studying. U-turn. And on Friday, I didn't get back until late, and yesterday I didn't get back until late. Need to start exercising again. Yeah, that's been my past couple days. Where am I? Am I near the end here? Oh no. This has been a circle. I'm going in circles. Where the hell is the end of this? How did I not find that letter earlier? My Bonica are cosmically awe-inspiring. Okay, no need to get your back up. Relax, let's take it easy. Okay. I really don't want this video to be too long, but I want to get out of Victory Road. Alt racing. Yeah, okay. I guess that answers a question I had earlier, which was, do they have any other alts besides, like, the Marissa and Yomu that people actually cared about? Yeah, that's the gray racing. Gray, the blonde racing. Yep, I don't know too much, because I haven't paid attention to Lost Word in a while, but they had this thing for at least a little bit, where they just really like turning characters blonde. Don't know why. Sun does that enough, you don't need to do it too. Yeah, they turned Racing blonde. Never figured out what her story was, didn't really care either. Wait, you're like psychic type, right? So you should bring out, like, Soroba. And you look flying, so I'm gonna hit you with Thunderbolt. And yeah, Racing was like the only one I remember from back when I was playing, but I remember they also did that to Mystia too. Made Mystia blonde. Just to be more unique, I guess, because like that's what Lost Word's thing is. They ran out of characters a long time ago. And I guess they still have PC98 characters they're starting to use. But yeah, they ran out of. Why do you all have Intimidate? Oh, that's even worse. Did that only affect me? Did it only affect Luna? I wasn't really paying attention. That wasn't like Intimidate, that was like an actual move that just happened? Maybe? Really brought out a fire type. Should have thought of this. Oh, so Yuki, the next one you have is That was a Mai. The next one you have is probably Yuki. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Yeah, they ran out of characters long ago, so the way they make new characters to try to get you to pay money for to roll is they make an entirely different character, and then they put it in the skin of an existing character, and to make it slightly different, they like change their hair color. Alright, so you don't die to Dark Pulse for some reason. You want to die to Earth Power? Maybe? I really don't need these battles that I'm 16 levels higher than to really take these long, but they are. Because on top of all these Pokemon being faster than me and killing me instantly, they also barely take any damage. Which just makes me come to the conclusion that my Pokemon just suck, I guess. I don't know. What other conclusion am I supposed to make? Where I just die all the time to all the Pokemon. One more. What are you doing, Cat? Magic Stones, Luigi. Shell and Hail. I've never met anyone like you before. Whoa, wonderful. Is this the end? This isn't the goal, it's only a place on the way to the Bonica League. Where am I? I don't want to be here anymore. Oh boy, you're a waste of time. Get the fuck out of my way. Yep, missed that twice. It's an 85% chance to hit, but you know, fuck it. Yeah, I don't fucking care anymore. Yep. Cool, dude. Can I get to the end here now? If this was this game 10 parts ago, I'd be a lot more enthused to spend my time enjoying everything. But right now, man, I'm gonna get on through. This is a circle. This is I'm in a circle. I'm in a fucking circle again. This is where I was earlier. This is where this victory road is ass. This victory road is ass. Yep. It's a giant maze where you just keep going in circles. Yep. And they had that puppet dance performance, and it fucking sucks. Like a good portion of puppet dance performances, map design. It's a bunch of mazes. I have a lot of complaints for what I consider one of my favorite Touhou fan games, don't I? Its highs really are that high. What can I say? I don't even know. I don't know where the hell I am. I was hoping I'd just find the right place to go. That clearly didn't fucking happen. And now I'm just wandering around the world hoping I found the right route eventually. And that's not happening. It's really not happening, is it? Nope. I go one way. You've been here already. Yep. Certainly have. Never fucking cat tell me where to go. At least Puppet Dance did that for me. Once. Yeah, I don't know. Where have I not gone? I don't know. I went over there. What the fuck do you want from me? I guess, was there another way I could have gone up that ladder and just didn't? Get me the hell out of this place. Alright. Down here. I haven't gone down here. Cat, what are you doing? You want to get on the chair? Is that what you want? Do it. Okay, Cat's on the chair now. Making recording this to be a bit awkward. Yep. Farther from the microphone because there's a cat in front between me and the microphone. Don't bump the microphone up. The cat bumped the microphone. Wonder how loud that was. Get. You want to lay down? Hmm? No, I'm gonna keep standing all fours on my legs. Is that what we're gonna do? Come on. There you go. I can't pet you right now, but I'll let you sit there. Oh, what are you doing? Hmm? He's just kind of sat here. He's in a position where he's really like relying on my arm to not fall off the chair. Good job, cat. I've made it this far a couple times, but the last stretch is so long. It better not be. It better end in the next 20 minutes. I'm finishing this entire thing, this part. This is an hour and a half part. I don't care. Yep. I guess the cat's just here now. Yep. Rumia. It's poison type, that's why that wasn't super effective. My dream ends here. Yeah, it sure does, buddy. Maybe you should have left me alone. I'm going to have to buy so many hyper potions, but it's fine because I should have a bunch of money. Because all that grinding I did against that one trainer that's purpose is grinding, they also give you money. Not a lot of money, but considering how many times I fought them. I have nothing to say that anyone should come this far, come on! What is this victory road? I'll tell you if you win. What is the victory road? What does that question mean? Trainer Caitlin and Quincy. They're not real characters. Those are sprites that shoot bullets at you. I don't know what either of your types are, so just die, please. Standing on shitting on my leg. He hasn't done this in a while. Not while I'm recording. I've done this well over a year while I was recording. And a couple times while I wasn't recording. So your entire team is just these made up things we got here, right? They all end with O? No, that's Matenchi. Right, that one. I think I've mentioned before how the Pokemon, the mod of Puppet Dance performance that makes it all Kanto, the main villainous team, they're just these guys. And they use a bunch of these guys. Yeah, like 15 levels lower. Yeah, 17 levels lower, and I got 2-shot. Yeah, because I missed one 85% accurate move by dying 2 hits. Yep. Yep, nobody cares, we have to say. Nobody at all, especially not me. And I keep debating whether I should talk about the Freddy movie. But I keep hoping that I can just reach the end of this and then maybe talk about it later. But it just keeps going. This area just keeps going. Yes, it does, Cat. Cat's not used to me talking as much. Alright. Yep, sure did. Sure as repel. That better be the end. Looks like the end to me. There you go, Evergrande City. The road to Viridian City, whoop-de-doo. Entering Bonica League Center Gate. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Cat is adjusting himself again. This is the theme that played No, this is that Moss Deep was different. This is what was playing earlier before I entered Victory Road. Hey there, I can change your Bonica's nature. What? Huh? What do you have now? Well, I like that nature, so that's fine. I mean, none of you have bad natures, do you? As long as you don't have a bad one, I think I'll just keep it. Right, your special attack. Although that heightened speed, you don't have any special attacks anymore. So it's actually a fine nature. Now, that I don't need surf anymore. Speed, lowered special defense, that's pretty good. Higher speed, lower defense, that's not bad. Better attack, lower defense. Um... Can I make you better attack, lower special attack? Attack. Special attack. It works to perfection. Your Ponyta now has a new nature. I just forcefully changed my Pokemon's personality, don't think about that. He's now adamant. Yep. And heightened speed, lowered special defense, that's also pretty good. I could like fucking min-max to give everyone attack and special attack and stuff, but nah, the ones they have are fine. Slightly beneficial. Well, howdy there. The name's Yvonne, and I'm capable of changing the stats of your Bonica. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you, huh? What are you about to do to my Luna, buddy? What are you about to do to my Luna? Wait a minute. You're joking, right? I can actually just... Holy shit. Okay. I might mess with that between now and the next part. That was this. It's been 47 minutes, but I went through the entire Victory Road. So next time, I might have perfect IVs, and we're gonna deal with Elite 4. See you then, bye.